Hey, it's Bob K. We're at the Chicago Progressive International Motorcycle Show. This show is the show of the year. We got 80 motorcycles, we got champion bikes, we got 60 bikes running up and down the aisle. I'm here with my buddy Tim, who is a competitor in the championship round. That means he won Freestyle New York, which gave him the privilege to be here and compete for a $10,000 prize under the JMP Cycles Ultimate Builder Championship. So Tim, rather than, I kind of know this bike fairly well, but not like you, so rather than me trying to explain it, why don't you talk a little bit about what you got into this, because it's got to be 1 million hours in this thing. The paint, the detail work is just incredible, so I'll let you go at it, brother.
Well, with this bike, we tried something a little bit different. We usually do everything polished to show off the craftsmanship. We actually had the fender polished, the oil tank polished. I got to the tanks and ran out of time, so it was, let's paint this, let's paint this, let's paint this. I still want to polish a few things. I think it's a good thing to do to show off some of the craftsmanship for this build.
You know, I think what people don't understand is when you have this beautiful paint, they don't understand what it takes to make that fender, make those things. You did not go out and buy these JMP, even though they have some pretty cool stuff. And you almost hide the craftsmanship with the paint. So I really appreciate what you've done here, but it shows through still, even with the paint on it. The fact you made this, the cleanliness of it, you know, just beautiful work, man.
Thank you.
So what? So you decided to paint. What made you decide that to go ahead and cover up some of that?
We actually just ran out of time. It was one of those things. I didn't want to do it, but we ran out of time. There's enough other pieces on here. You know, we designed and made wheels, lights, bars, the little mirror, every little thing that we could do to keep that craftsmanship flavor out there for you to taste. And you can still see the quality in the other pieces that we did have painted.
Well, you know, and when you make something, I know you really make it. I think the only thing you didn't make on this is the tires. I think that's about it. I mean, the wheels were made, the whole deal. The grips are custom. Angie did the seat for you, you know, so she's as talented as you are in her field. So it's pretty incredible. So where do you start? You know, you've done some really incredible bikes, and this is, again, totally different. This is kind of like an old style with a new theme to it. So what goes through your head?
On this
I mean about the motorcycle.
This one, for some reason, I couldn't get a wishbone frame out of my brain. So I started with that idea. I want to start with something kind of like a wishbone, and I kind of like the idea of the holes. I'd never built a Springer before, so I wanted to build a Springer. The wheels, I kind of threw off something from my hot rod days with the Krager SS and put a flare to it. Just odd things give me ideas. Then I can picture it done in my head, and I work towards that.
Are those actually like brass inserts in the spokes?
Every one was mic'd and made to fit every hole. Every one was clocked and drilled, blah-blah-blah, just a bunch of little stupid things that you do just because that's what gets in your head.
So how do you do that and still maintain any kind of balance with the wheel? What does that take? What kind of incredible, you know, how do you even think about that?
Actually, when we did tree this wheel up, it ran out 7/1000ths. And it's just one of those old school things. We spin it, and as long as it stops on a forward spin and doesn't start rolling back and this and that, it rode perfect.
Yeah, no, it's a real sweetheart. So did you send out for these welds? The welds are almost perfect. You have somebody come in and do that stuff then?
No, I'm a welder by trade. I've been welding for over 30 years, and that's what I do.
You've been laying down some dimes here, brother. I mean, this looks really just, again, that workmanship is just, it shows through your style again.
Yeah, all of these, the headlight and tail light, you can see all of that the part was actually made a 16th bigger than it actually is now. Grooves cut an 1/8 inch wide, 1/8 inch deep in there. This brass welded into it, then it's all machined back down to leave the ripples in the front nuts, the spacers, the rear nuts, the rear tail light. The rear tail light is actually one of the parking lights off of my 50th birthday present. 61 Corvette my wife bought me, and I had a spare parking light left, and I used that for the tail light for this to kind of keep it sentimental.
Well, I mean, I'm wishing you good luck, brother. You won in New York, the freestyle. That's one of our biggest shows. You're here representing your craftsmanship in the championship. We'd be glad to take home 10 grand. So, if anybody's still out there in Chicago, we got some incredible bikes. In fact, the winners on our show that's out on the floor, they get to compete in the championship. Sunday morning, we're going to bring them in here. This show is just incredible. So come on down to the Progressive International Motorcycle Show. Check out J&P Customs Ultimate Builder, and I guarantee you'll have a good time.